Maggie Wenstrup with the chance at the free throw line. 6'1" freshman for the Cardinals.
Let's talk about your skills as a basketball player first. I understand free throw shooting is what you do well. Is that true?
Well, I wouldn't quite say that, but well, I kind of had some trouble in high school shooting free throws. It didn't start out that way, but somewhere in the middle of my senior year, I just started playing head games with myself in free throws and was shooting probably by the end of the season under 30%. It had nothing to do with basketball at that point. It was all in my head. But then over the summer, I've been working on them a lot, and I've become a lot more comfortable with them, and I don't think it should be a problem anymore.
Wenstrup, if you remember, Carla, was the girl that made a free throw earlier this year, and everybody cheered on the bench and went nuts because she doesn't shoot free throws real well. Let's see what she does here. Well, there we go, see? And look at the smile on her face.
The inside joke is, of course, is that your teammates give you almost a standing ovation when you get a free throw. Do they give you a bad time about that?
At the beginning, but more now I've shown in practice I can actually shoot a free throw, and it's all the mental thing is gone about that. So,
in all seriousness, what do you figure are your best attributes as a basketball player?
I'd say, I can play a little bit of inside and out. In high school, I played my freshman year and sophomore year. I guess I played probably the two mostly. And then I started playing more of the three. And then by my senior year, I was the only big person on our team, had to play the five all the time, was not allowed to step out the paint. So I think I have the ability to do a little bit of both. And since I'm a smaller post, I can run the floor pretty well and take more of outside shot. Not quite threes, I'd say, that are my strengths, but right inside the three-point line, I like to shoot.
Where have you been playing most of the time this year at the college level?
Mostly 4 and 5, which I'm a little undersized, but I'm tall enough, but not necessarily I'm not that strong. But it's been fun. I enjoy it playing 4 and 5. Early
in the year, you weren't getting very many minutes. Now, the last couple of weeks, that's changed a little bit. Is there a reason that's changed?
I don't know. I've just been working hard in practice, and I don't know. She just decided to play me, so I'm doing what I can to help our team.
Was it a big adjustment going from being, somebody that played all the time in high school to being somebody that watched all the time?
Well, it was, at first, but it came to be almost a good thing to because I was able to sit down and watch the game and learn. Whereas in high school, I never really got a break, and you're just concentrated on trying to score and rebound and do everything. And here I'm learning, how to set good picks and be a good passer and do other things besides just scoring. And it's been nice to watch the game and learn more from watching.
This is a team that just has one senior, but is there an upperclassman that you kind of watch or who mentors you a little bit or anybody like that?
Well, Cassie has helped me a lot because we play the same position, and she kind of has, since the beginning, whenever we did drills, would choose me to be her partner and help me out. And if I'm ever struggling with what to do on play, she always knows exactly what to do, and she's been really helpful to me.
Well, why is she so good? Because when you look at her, she's an undersized, like you said, an undersized post, yet she's so effective. Well, what is it about her?
I think she just works really hard, and she's very basketball smart, and that's something that I definitely envy and hope to gain.
When you came onto the floor for the first time with Coach Kress, was it a big change in the way you were coached? Is it something different than you were experiencing in high school?
Well, for my first few years of high school, we didn't have a great program, and we got a new coach my senior year, and he really, I think, will bring the program back. But it was the first few years we definitely played a slower half-court game, always just half-court man. And then my senior year, we didn't necessarily have the talent to do it, but he would try to have us press and do different types of things. And so towards my end of my senior year, we're playing a faster game, and that's what we play here. So
yeah, it sounds very much similar to what we play here. But what was your high school like?
Well, we were not very good at basketball. I really enjoyed my time there, but we just have not had a great program in the past years. And like I said, we got a new coach, and I think he'll do a good job bringing the program back, which is going to take some time because a lot of people in the St. Louis area who really are good at sports and things choose to go to private schools that have tradition of great sports. So we lost a lot of players from that, and I think hopefully he can gain some of that back.
Did you play any other sports in high school?
I did. I played volleyball all 4 years of high school, which I really enjoyed. And then my freshman and my senior year, I played soccer.
Okay.
So
you're a busy girl.
yes, I am.
Life at Jewel, how is it to be a student here?
I love it here. I think it's really fun, and I'm majoring in nursing, and I really like that. So
It's challenging.
it is. We started anatomy this semester, and that's a lot of studying, but that's what I want to do with my life, so I think that'll be worth it.
We'll talk about that a little bit. What do you want to do when you're out of school?
I would really love to become a pediatric oncologist nurse, so just working with kids with cancer and their family and helping them through that time. And if I would really like to do that, because if you can make their difficult time a little bit better and make what they have to go through a little bit easier, I think that would be just like a great experience, and I think there'd be lots of good to come out of that.
Where did that interest come from?
I'm not really sure. For a long time I wanted to do physical therapy, but then I sort of just, I don't know, I think probably around my junior year I started thinking more like I wanted to do more critical care with people, and I love kids, so I knew I wanted to do pediatrics, and then I really like to get to know people, like especially kids and their families, and that's where I would choose oncology, is you like learn about their families and meet them and really like become a part of their family and help them.
A lot of people would say that's going to be kind of heart-wrenching, and the flip side of that.
Yeah.
Coin. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I understand that, but there's just something inside me that really wants to do that and feel like that's what I should do with my life. So,
when you were going to make the college decision, what went into it for you? What was it like deciding to come to Jewel?
I came here on a visit, and I knew I wanted to play basketball in college, but I also knew that I wanted to experience other things and not have basketball, take over my life. And Jewel, I think, gave me a good balance of what I wanted to study, because they have a great nursing school, and then basketball, and I'm in a sorority now, so it's like a good balance, and I really enjoy it.
You've been here for, I guess, 3/4 of a year or whatever it is. What's your best memory so far?
Yes, I'm not sure. I would say, there's lots of basketball times. I love hanging out with the girls, and I'm really excited to go to Vegas next week. I think that will be really fun.
Ever been there before?
I have not, so I think that will be a blast.
Colby going to take that three, and why not? She was wide open. Wenstrup
Wow.
trapped underneath, but gets a chance for a three-point play.
She did a nice job, Maggie Wenstrup, of hanging in there, too, because the girl behind her just took her stomach and just rammed her with it, and that's what created the foul.
You guys are just 10 days away as we tape this from the end of your season, and has that hit you yet?
No, not really. I think that's crazy. It's flew by, actually. It's gone really fast.
If you would, tell us a little bit about your family. What do your folks do? What's your family like?
I have a dad, Pat, and my mom is Kathy, and I'm really fortunate that they come to all the Saturday games. It's a 4-hour drive, but they get up and come every Saturday that they can, and stay for lunch and then just head back home. And then so I've been really lucky with that. And my mom actually, when I was in high school, started working at my high school as a secretary, so she was able to come to basically all my sports games of everything. And I can't remember more than 1 or 2 games where, if not both, one of my parents were there. And then I have 2 older sisters. Colleen is 24 years old and at grad school at Mizzou, becoming a high school counselor. And Claire is 22 and a senior at Mizzou and majoring in special education.
Okay. Were they good athletes like you?
They both played lacrosse very heavily, and they in high school, that was big at our high school, and they got 2nd in state. And they Claire played basketball, Colleen played golf. Neither of them decided to play anything in college, but if they wanted to, they could have. So.
What about lacrosse for you? Is there no lacrosse in your
Actually,
background?
I played lacrosse from 2nd to 8th grade probably. So.
Ever thought that maybe when you're on the basketball court it'd be nice to have a stick in your hand?
Sometimes.
How physical is it?
Just rough.
Is it?
Yeah. But you just gotta.
Finally, you talked about it before, but getting along with your teammates and being on this team, what's that like as far as not a replacement, but a temporary replacement for your family when you come to school? What's that like?
It's been really nice. Since the beginning, they've really included us, and just helped us all out and told us if we ever needed anything, we could talk to them or hang out with them, and that's been awesome, I think, and just since like the first week of school, so that's been great.